Welcome to H2K Infosys. H2K Infosys is a e-verify business based in Atlanta, Georgia, United States. We provide 100% job-oriented, instructor-led, face-to-face, true live online software training programs. It also includes access to Cloud Test Lab with software tools. We provide live project for you to work on. We also provide assistance with mock interviews, resume preparation and review, and job placement assistance. H2K Infosys is trusted by so many students across the world. H2K Infosys provides world-class services in IT training with real-time project work for corporates and individuals, special IT training for MS students in the United States, software design, development, QA manual and automation, performance testing and maintenance, IT staff augmentation, job placement assistance, and tech support.
It's basically like Sage is string within the main string. So here you're going to pass, okay, the main string, and then you're going to say what is the substring. So basically like it's going to, if it finds, okay, then let's put some logic, right? Yeah, I think we discussed this part in one of the scripts, instr, in string. Then you're going to say some message box say, yes, it is passed. Else, no, it's a fail. It couldn't find that particular string. Alright? So instr is the function to find a substring within the main string. Okay, so let me run this. I'm going to comment this line. Okay, run it. Okay, so then it says, yes, it is passed because H2K is found within this main string. Okay, so this is how like you can find a substring within the main string using instr in string. Okay, so this is the second function, and then any questions?
Yes, I have one question. If you want to see the substring, the name, then how can we write?
What is that? Substring?
Substring name means I want to see the H2K.
You want to see H2K?
Yeah.
Where you want to display the result?
Yeah.
And then you can say here in your results pass, and then you can concatenate saying that. So this is the substring. Okay. So if you run it, then it's going to say pass H2K. That basically like substring is going to, because you assign that particular string to this substring, right? So you can pass that so that it's going to show you what it is. Okay. Even if you want some spaces, then you can also put this way. Okay. So anything that you want to give the space, just a concatenation, you can put just two double quotes. And so this way you can display that.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And the next one is length. Find a substring within the main string. Sorry. Then, sorry, actually I have something going on. Okay, so the other string functions, string compare. So what is this string compare is you can compare two strings. To compare two strings. Okay, if those two strings are equal or not, like we are doing, right? Say if instead done message is equal or not. That way just you can do this. If string done compare str string compare is the function, and you want to compare whether these two strings are same or not, right? Okay, I'm going to put. So I'm going to compare these two strings. If string compare whether these two strings are same or not. If they are same, then you're going to put a message box, pass, else, fail. Okay, string compare is specifically to compare two strings, whether they are same or not. Okay, just I want to run this particular logic, run from step. Oh, I think I have to give here. See, basically you want to do this binary compare or just the string compare. So you can, if you look at here, so you can pass these values. So that is one more argument. Not here. Is there any space between? I think it's going to return 0 or 1. Okay. So here basically you have to return the values this way. So that's correct. If you look at what this thing compares is, once it compares these two strings, right, so H2K and H2K, it's going to return whether it is, see, if you look at here, what the string function is going to do is, if the string 1 is equal to string 2, then it's going to return the 0. String compare returns 0. That's what you're going to say here. Okay, if those two things are equal, if it returns 0, that means your script is passed. Okay, that's what you're going to say here. String compare H2K is equal to 0, then pass it, else fail it. Okay, so here, so that's what, if both the strings are equal, then it's going to return 0. Okay, so that's what you're going to do here. Just you have to say is equal to 0. Okay. So this is to compare two strings. And then there is one more function, mid. Okay, so mid function. Mid function is basically to find out what is the position of the particular string within the main string. Say, for example, I want to see within this main string, say H2K Infosys, right? Just I want to see where is Infosys is, like what's the position of I. Then that time I can use the mid string to find the position. So you can use the mid string. So I'm going to say message box mid. And then, so you're going to put the string, something H2K Infosys. And then, so the starting point is 1. Okay. So the mid is basically returns the specified number of characters from the string. So from this, how many, see, I want to measure like what's the length of say Infosys or what's the length of H2K. Then I can use the mid. Sometimes like what happens right in the applications, so you will get a alphanumeric, right? Say order number, something like in the applications. Say something like account created, and then they're going to say the account number, say something, this is the number. From this, you want to extract only the numbers because you want to store just the number. Because whenever just you create on the applications, it's going to display this message, right? Hey, account is created and this is the account number. So if you want to extract, because this is the whole string, right? From this string, you want to extract only just the number. Then that time you can use this mid functions. Okay, how to extract the number. So first you need to find out from where this particular, say you see the hash mark, right? So you are going to say, what is the position of this hash mark? Okay, so how to find out the position of the hash mark? How to find out the position of the hash mark? So you can do instring function. So I can say instr and then say this is the string, right? This is the whole string. This is the whole string. And from this, you want to find out what is the position of hash. So that it's going to return the positions even if you put a message box, and then if you run this, okay, then it's going to say that the position of hash is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So now you want to capture this number, right, from this string. So you got the position. So what you can do is, so let's stop this. And I declare a variable, say dim, okay, and something like the position as some variable. And then you're going to return that number into this variable. So you got the position of hash now. And now you want to capture the number after the hash, right? So that's what you're going to say. Again, this is the string, right? And you got the position. The position, see, even if you look at this submit function, so what it says, the string, okay, that's what you pass the first argument. And then what's the next argument? It says the starting point. Because you have to mention what is the starting point of this number. That's nothing but position plus 1, right? Position plus 1 is starting point of the number, that is 7. Position is this hash mark, where this, that is nothing but the 15. So you're going to add one more number. That's what actually is going to start the whole number, right? So pos plus 1. And now you are going to say, okay, what's the length? So either you can say, suppose if you want to extract only just the first few numbers, you can also say, I want to get the first four numbers. So if you run this, say let's run functions.It. So it's going to say, hey, from this string and after the hash, so these are the first four numbers, 7, 8, 6, 4. So this way you can extract a part of the string from the main string. Okay, this is very, very useful thing. Most of the time in the applications, we come across this kind of situation, right? Where it's going to capture the whole string, but you want to only extract the number from the string. So there you're going to use just the int string, first to know the position, and then you can use the mid function to extract the number or whatever it is. Suppose if you want to capture the whole number, let even you need not mention the length, okay? Because this length is an optional field. Now it's going to return the whole number after hash. Okay, so it's going to return the whole number. If you want to retrieve just only the first four numbers, 5 numbers, then you have to say comma 5 or 6 numbers. Otherwise, you need not mention it's going to return the whole number. Okay, so this function, made function, is a very useful function. So in that context, like even the string functions itself is very useful because we use in most of the scripts the int string functions and length of the strings. And also we have one more string function called trim. Trim is basically to remove space. Trim is basically to remove the space. Sometimes what happens in the accounts, so for example, you will get different account numbers, right? So Okay, let me copy this one. So this is the string, right? What happens is, whenever this is in application, when it captures, sometimes there are some spaces before and after, like this. Even this space is also counted as a string. Okay, it's a part of the string. Particularly when you try to read data from Excel sheets, or sometime what happens is, say, let's look at, okay. Say we are trying to give the data from Excel sheet, right? Because this string function is also very important particularly when you try to read data from Excel sheets. Okay, so when you enter the data, right, sometimes by mistake what you do when you enter the data, so the password is correct, but what we do here, just you put some space and then you enter the password. Maybe after you enter the password in the third row, you give some spaces. Though when you look at the Excel sheet, it looks, yeah, the password is correct, but why the script is failing? Because of the spaces. Okay, when you look at my Excel sheet, yeah, everywhere like the password is Mercury, like why the script is failing. So you will be confused, right? So that's why when you look at here, okay, the first one is good. The second one, you see, there are spaces before. The third one, there are some spaces after. You see the way the cursor is blinking. So between Mercury and the cursor, there are some spaces. So this causes them a problem. When you're trying to run the script, when your script reads this data, it's trying to put the password with spaces. And then your application says, no, that's not a correct password. This space is also a character. Then you need to avoid those spaces. Okay? Because these are the mistakes that we do most of the time when we enter the data. But your script has to remove all those spaces. So how you can do that is, you can use that trim statement. Say, if I say message box, and then trim, and then you can mention the string. So this is the string, right? Okay, I will show you the differences because there are different string functions here. So ltrim is basically to remove the left space, and rtrim is to remove the right spaces. These are the different string functions again. And trim is to remove both left and right spaces. And also I display the message as it is, okay, without any trim. Okay, anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to run this script. So run from step. Okay, so now what you see, if you closely observe this, there are some spaces. Okay, just you remember like where it is started. Okay, so this is almost started from this position. Okay, so now I'm going to remove L trim. L trim is basically remove the spaces. There are some spaces here. It's going to trim the left space. L trim. You see now? It moved to the left. That means the spaces are removed. Before, it started from here. Now, it removed those spaces. Here at right trim, trim is basically to remove both left and right spaces. It's going to remove this space and also it's going to remove this space. Okay, so now you see it's almost closed. Whereas the right trim is going to basically remove the right space only. It won't remove the left space. You see now? Again, the left space is still there. Only the right spaces are removed. So these are the different trim functions. Okay, left trim, trim, and right trim. Okay, so these are the string functions you have to remember even if somebody asks a question in the interview. So you have to mention string functions and then string compare, string compare and length of the string, substrings, in string, then mid, how to find the position, how to extract a portion of the string. So you can explain at least a couple of them how these things work. Okay. Alright, so these are the different string functions we use most of the time in our scripts. Any questions? Okay, so what I want is just you can do practice. Just take 5-10 minutes time to practice this thing. And then,
Hello, Sri.
yeah.
If I have a space between A and the space and the account number, so how do I remove the space between A and the other characters?
Yeah, and
If you scroll,
okay.
say for example, I have A and the space, then account created. So between that A and the C, I have a space.
Okay.
So which
And
function?
no, you have to do this way. Okay. So you have to do. So basically, yeah. So what you can do is, so you are saying there is a space. Okay. So let's come up with a string. So you are saying this way, right? And you want to remove the space. So you have to search for the space. Like, okay, how many spaces are there? Okay, let's put one space. Okay, and then you are going to search for the space here. Okay, so what's the position of the space in this string? And then you can replace that space with so what you want to. So you want to capture this? What you want to do?
I want to remove the space in between and make it a one word.
You want to remove the space. Okay. So you capture the value and there is a space in it. So you got the position of that and then Because there are different ways you can do that. So I'm thinking what's the best way to do this. So the first thing is like, okay, you can get the position and you can capture those values and then you can use the concatenation operator. Or otherwise, you can okay. So basic thing is this is the string, and if you go this way, then first you are going to capture. So anyway, this is the string, and you are going to first say string 1. Okay, string 1 is equal mid of what is the position of hash -1. That gives the A. And then the next one is you're going to go with the second string, say string 2. Now you want to capture the value after the space, that is +1. And finally, you're going to get, say, your string. Okay, the my string. There's nothing but concatenation. You're going to concatenate these two strings. String 1, concatenate with string 2. Okay, you can use the concatenation and then string 2.
So many of our students have given testimonials on how our training programs are. You will find them on kudzu.com and on our website H2K Infosys.com. On our website H2K Infosys.com, you will also find more detailed information on who we are, the courses that we offer, what each course covers. Also, if you're interested in a demo program, please register on our homepage on the left-hand side. Just give us more information about yourself and we will send you a link for a demo class. The demo class is absolutely free. Experience our commitment by just attending an orientation workshop at no cost. Our team of faculty and advisors are here to guide you with the right information. If you still have more questions, please feel free to call us. Call us at 770-777-1269. This is a United States number. If you're calling from the UK, call us at 020-337-17615. You can also email us at training@h2kinfosys.com or h2kinfosys@gmail.com. Thank you for watching our videos. We wish you a great career in information technology.